YouTube. I just want to say that I love you. Please hit share and like on the video as I bring in the main camera for now, Instagram, and it will be you guys as the main camera here coming up pretty soon. So I just want to thank you for being here early. Shout out to Kelsey. I got your message. Okay. And also shout out to Modest Transformation by Celeste over there on my YouTube too. I love you girls. Thank you for being here early. I'm going to bring in Instagram and then we will begin the show. Okay, cool. Let's do it.
All the breakfast, the
Well, hello, everybody. Good evening. Happy September the 10th, the day before a tragic remembrance of September 11th goes down tomorrow. And we have a lot of breaking news today.
Breaking news just coming to us now. You're a bitch. Have a nice day.
And we are definitely going to discuss all of it. But prior to that, make sure that you are adhering to this week's discount code, which is clearly very fitting. It is Crash Out. That's CRASHOUT. You can use that on bootztarot.com right now to get some readings in for your personal consumption. It'll take 24 to 48 hours to come back to you. And everything on bootztarot.com, including meditations, incantations, sigils, spells, music, hell, everything on that website is 50% off using code Crash Out. You might want to get in today. I'm going to start the show off by looking up these articles that I do have to talk about, and I'm opening a package because
you got mail.
And I know exactly what this is, so allow me to open this in front of everybody. It's from my girl Chakoya. She was also on the cruise with me this year. So while you listen to this song called Blink Like Me featuring Tokyo Jets, I'm going to play this record. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to put these on, and then we will have a wonderful show this morning. If you guys don't mind, give me eyeball emojis and tell me one thing that you're proud of about yourself, okay? All of my clients here recently have been saying how proud they are of me being sober, including Miss Iris, who I just got done speaking to from New York. Okay. And if you've ever had a brace with addiction, or you know somebody that goes through addiction, it is an everyday thing. And again, this is coming off of the fumes of BBS, who poked at my cocaine addiction that you never really get over. I mean, I even had a reflection with her, and I'm still kind of in that energy, so I'm talking about it. But there are times where I still taste it in the back of my throat, like, or when I do this, it triggers something in my mind that makes me want coke. Like, so I just wanted to specifically talk to anybody battling addiction, but anybody that is an audience member of mine and you can see improvement on your journey from where you were and what you're trying to do. I'm proud of you. So I want you to be proud of yourself in the comment section while I open up this beautiful package and throw this bitch to a minute break. Okay. Tell your friends, tell the squad, tell the bakery. Mother is live, and I will be live for an extended period of time. I hope you guys will enjoy the show. And it is my job and it is my responsibility. I'm making it my responsibility to turn the energy of the world around. Bitch, I stepped outside today and I almost got carjacked. Y'all was with me. Okay, I'm being dramatic, but Cerberus was with me. I mean, y'all saw what happened. He rolled up on my car, smoking a cigarette, talking on the phone, asking for $2. You ain't getting shit from me, bitch.
Fuck Kareem.
Okay, and I don't even know if that's that man's name. But I need you to be proud of yourself because I'm proud of you, okay? I'll be right back.
You got mail.
Yes, I see it in my tummy. Yes, throw stacks. When they'll state attack, I fall on my back and rise like a mummy. Hey, running, hop off my money. I read the card, the stars are all coming. Yes, I say read. I got to take degree. No tricks on my sleeve, I charge the low. I have a team constituency. I know you wanna blink. I know you wanna blink. I know you wanna blink like me. Yeah. I know you wanna blink. I know you wanna blink. I know you wanna blink I see. I see me on TV. Look at so natural lashes on fleek. I know that you're mad because I'm free. I vote the house down with cameras on me. Here with the dreads of wigs and they beat. I have a team constituency. Watch all my moves like food I do eat. And I'm like the crab, so crown me the king. Queen on the throne, so move out my seat. I'm not a pastor, but you know that I'll preach. I know you wanna be like me. I wanna lash and see how I see. But if you do what I've been through, you pop like balloons and fold like a crease. I know you wanna be like me. Find the hole. Find the hole. Oh, it's four there. It's four of them. Lit bitch, real lit bitch. Need a nigga with racks and a real big dick.
I'm a hypnotize me a nigga when he look at me. Body just fine. It's a crime, don't look at me.
Ow.
You wanna know who I know? Make it from the bottom and glow how I glow. Pop all these tags and rock on my looks. Make the boy stare and leave the whole shook. You know it. I get the cash and I blow it. 10 breaks all once, but strippers I blow it. Brand new things for talks and I show 'em. Love getting lit, take shots and I pawn. Bitch, real lit bitch. Need a nigga big racks and a real big dick. I'm a hypnotize me a nigga when he look at me. Body just fine. It's a crime, don't look at me.
Hello, this is mother. I've come to teach you how to control the weather. Put one lash on. Put one lash on. Back your eyelashes. Let's go. I know you want to blink like me. I know you want to bulk like me. B-double-O-T to the Z. I know you want to like me. I know you want to blink, blink, blink. I know you want to blink, blink, blink. I know you want to blink like me. It's a woman in me. I know you want to blink like me. I know they'll talk about me. The drag queen will caught the charges to read. I know they are mad I'm not weak. I ain't no misfield. Just check my receipt. I know you know LGBT, but you do not know about androgyny. I do not want to chop out my dick. I want to laugh and gleam when I blink. I don't need no understanding. I know who I am. I know that I'm me. And if you don't know about me by now, just search for my name. It's Bootzé with a C. I know you want to blink. I know you want to blink. I know you want to blink like me. I know you want to blink. I know you want to blink. I know you want to blink like me. I know you want to blink. I know you want to blink. I know you want to blink like me. I know you want to blink like me. I know you want to blink like me. So I want to feel like me. I know you want to blink like me. So I want to What's up, everybody? My name is Boots. I am the hip hop oracle, also known as the social medium, and this is Boots Tarot. I am a celebrity tarot card reader, and I also work part-time here in Mecklenburg County at the Sheriff's Department, helping them solve cases that they can't solve themselves. But I am also accessible and easily accessible to you if you have a big penis. I'm accessible to the general public as well. As the promise that I've made when I first began my business, it still stands. Monday through Friday, I still volunteer my time to the general public in a way that you can actually get a free reading from one of the best, me. Okay, but it's more than just that. We are a complete community full of VIPs, full of people who are close to me. And if you are new to me, I would love to see your cherry emojis because it means that your spiritual cherry needs to be popped. And it's going to be popped by the best. Okay. Now look, like I told y'all bastards, my gift is free, but my time is definitely not. There's no reason for you to be disappointed, baby, because you can go to www.bootztarot.com right now. Go to the tip jar, use the 50% discount code, which is crash out, and have my time attuned to you effervescently. And no, bitch, I said effervescent, not Evanescence. That's that rock band group that where they at? That girl could sing her ass off. Anywho, so yeah, make sure you get to the tip jar, and I am current with everything, including the store. And shout out to the store. We have 2 new things that are coming to the store. I'm working on the 3rd thing, and I'm gonna drop everything at one time. And that will be, in fact, your new newsletter with a combination of the party flyer that I'm gonna come out with for the Halloween party we are definitely doing in Charlotte, North Carolina. I know that was a lot of information, so let me break it down by category. Shopbootzé.com is 2 different websites, one for the services and one for the products. Shopbootzé.com, that's SHOPBOOTZ, has all of my magical products, my darling, and Boot Tarot memorabilia. We did have 78 orders go out this week. Okay. And that is double what I'm normally used to for a week, but I did have a week off because I had COVID. Don't worry, I tested negative now and I feel great. And your packages are coming in, and I am loving seeing the photos and the videos in my private group squad of you receiving your packages. I would love reviews on my stuff. I will repost them. I have, again, not promoted the store like I should, and it's because I don't know. I don't know. It's an entity that's working on its own, but I am adopting AI to put out some really cool promos for you guys, okay? Especially with the lighter. The lighter came in yesterday. The mug is made to order, so that's actually going to come back out too. And I do want to come out with not 1, but 2 cauldron burns, one to draw in love and another one to draw in a spirit of celebration. That's the Usharika Tarot card and the Rumans card that you will get with that cauldron burn. But you'll get all this information in a newsletter. Make sure you are subscribed to my newsletter. And if you are not, look at my Instagram highlights and you can be roped into the community a little bit tighter. Okay, girl?
You don't know.
And your discount code works on all of my services, including private appointments. You can sit with me if you would like. You have to buy a booking pass and you get a text message. And then after that, it's very easy to book with me, okay? I tried and tested it with 3 people who have never booked an appointment before, and they're saying that it's easy. So if you're complaining about the process, the new process, you just want it the way that it was when I was open to all. And I'm an expensive hoe now. I'm an escort.
Dick do be texting better after it come out my
And I'm not for everybody, so don't start.
Don't start with me. I ain't in the mood today, all right?
Go through the prompts and you'll be able to sit with me. I am still accessible to the general public, and I pride myself in that. But I'm gonna tell y'all what, y'all keep getting on my nerves, I'm gonna shut it down. So make sure that you're staying in order. And if you have a question about what order means to me, look at the boundaries part of my website. All of it is detailed for you. Okay. Let's just let that be known. Anything else to announce? No, just wait on the Charlotte promotions to drop. I'll probably be putting that out on Monday, and I will be in Chicago September the 27th. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. If y'all are overly policed, I am not going. But I read it and it said I am, so you ain't got nothing to worry about it. again, we sold the same number of tickets in Chicago that we sold in Charlotte before I was able to cancel because I had COVID. 11 people have bought tickets. I know I have a lot of people in Chicago, so make sure you tell the squad, tell your friends, tell your homegirl, invite your mama, your kids, whatever you want to invite to come see me in Chicago, okay? I got my girl Melissa out there scouting for locations. I know it's going to be September. I don't know what the weather gives out there, and because military is on the way, I'm wearing Army fatigue. Because I'm the only police that you need to worry about.
I'm sick of everybody playing with me. I don't work too hard, and I did so much to get here, and y'all don't fucking deserve me.
So I would love to come see you guys in Chicago, and I will be there regardless, whether you're there or not. And I don't want to be a situation. Oh my God, Boots, I didn't know you was there. Yes, the fuck you did. Yes, the fuck you did. I just announce it every fucking night. That's why I just be so confused that people acting like dumb and playing victim. But it's okay. It's okay. You know, life is sweet, and it's clearly crash out week. Any other announcements that I need to make? No, we're current. We're working. Honey, I'm in work mode, full-fledged work mode. I eat, breathe, and live this shit, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I love you. But today I am feeling, well, how are y'all feeling? Y'all good? Everybody okay? When I ask that question, I want one adjective. Don't sit up here and give me your whole life story. Give me one adjective to describe how your day was today. It was good. It was good. It was good. I love how you guys are making a transition over here to YouTube. I'm seeing a lot of people that are in squad over here today. So I want to say thank you. And if you guys don't mind, share that link on all of your social media. We are indeed in the midst of transitioning this show over to my YouTube page. Okay. Justice or Jimmy, I know who that is behind the camera. Yeah, I know Jimmy got sold. I'm gonna play this, but I'm scared to do too much because this chair is broke and I need Mike to come fix it. Y'all know I caught Mike yesterday to come fix my chair, but Jimmy got sold. Jimmy won't say. Jimmy want a piece of that chocolate cake. That's what Jimmy wants. My day, I am sleepy, but I'm not tired. Have you ever felt that way? It's like I have energy, but my body is telling me shut down. Like, so it's been this weird space that I've been in. It could have been from the fact that I slept outside last night. I did. I slept outside last night. I had got out that hot tub, and when I get out the hot tub, I sometimes get lightheaded. So I put a blanket out there, like a beach blanket, like a picnic blanket you can get from LA. If you ever went to the beach in LA, the Puerto Ricanos, the indigenous people, the immigrants that will walk around and give you that blue and white and black beach towel. Well, I put that beach towel out there, and I just went inside, grabbed the blanket, and wrapped up and slept under the stars last night. Grounding. Grounding. And you know, I had that little mosquito thing I showed y'all on brunch with Boots earlier this week, and that mosquito thing was going. I didn't get ate up, and it was just nice. It was just nice. Now I don't feel like I'm called to do that every night because I like my heated mattress. Okay, but it did something for me. And again, y'all, I'm just in the flow. If my body says sleep outside, then I'm gonna do it. If it says eat some vagina. I mean, nowadays, y'all coochies, I mean, it's just the pH be off. It's certain scents and pheromones that come from that body part. I mean, you gotta let that coochie breathe. In other news, yeah, the nation has done gone crazy. It's done gone crazy, and we about to talk about all of it. Somebody just got shot at a pep rally. In coalition with this Charlotte stabbing that's getting all this press 2 weeks later after it dropped. We're going to talk about all of it, okay? And I just want to, before I even talk about it, it's not a word. I just have to remind you, we do not attune our energy to what the nation, the world of man is doing. We attune our energy where? We are not swayed by propaganda, mass media, and the energies of the planet. We dictate the energies in our reality, and we get our energy from source. But that don't mean we're not having a human experience as spiritual people. Okay, so we have to talk about the experience so that we can stay sane and conscious during these really radical times. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully I'm a grounding voice for you. I never thought I would be on that type of pedestal, but as I am navigating into my 40s, I will be entering into the political arena. I actually have been looking up how I can get involved in the community, not on a political nature. I'm partyless, bro. I just want to get involved. So I might go to Republican stuff. I might go to Democratic stuff. I don't think there's any moderate stuff out there, but if it sounds right, it's right to me. If it don't sound right, it's wrong. And I don't understand how common sense ain't so common to white men. And I mean, let's just go ahead and talk about it because I have a lot to say about this. I have a lot to say about it. So go with me here. And I think we'll just go ahead and I don't even want to throw it to break. Let's go ahead and talk about it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me hear you scream.
Unfortunately, Bob is not going to deliver your announcements today. These are a bit more serious topics that I feel like deserve a bit more of less theatrical, dramatic, and entertaining Bootz, and more coherent, conscious, and educated, college educated with a master's degree in communications Bootz. And that's what I will be delivering to you tonight. It has come to my attention that there is a manhunt underway after a conservative activist, Charlie Kirk, got shot and dead on a campus in Utah. Charlie Kirk is a conservative political activist and a co-founder of the Turning Point USA. He was killed after being shot at an event at the Utah Valley University. Authorities in Utah said that there is an active investigation. FBI Director Kash Patel said this evening that a person who was previously taken into custody has been released after interrogation. There has been an outpouring of condemnation from both sides of the aisle to Kirk's death. President Donald Trump said he was loved and admired by all, especially me. He also ordered the flags to be flown at half staff until Sunday. And everybody knows that that is a national treasure to commemorate somebody that has passed away or a national tragedy. I will go ahead out there and say this right now. God rest your soul. God rest your soul. And no matter what your viewpoints are, I'm torn. I don't feel like we need to be killing anyone for their viewpoints. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put that out there, but I'm also going to analyze this scenario from a macro standpoint to discuss it from a standpoint of not just one individual, what this means. Okay. This comes on the heels of an event that took place here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I do live in Charlotte, and I might have a bit of a different take on this. But what I will tell you is this is what I said about it earlier, and I completely agree with this statement.
About this case that is going on in my city of Charlotte, North Carolina. First of all, we get murders in Charlotte. Okay, I'm just going to talk out my thoughts, okay? Because I am going to read it tonight to see if they're going to give him the death penalty, which I believe they might actually do. If you haven't seen the case, it's everywhere right now. First of all, we were confused here. We are confused here in Charlotte as to why this is getting national news now. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, I'm coming. I just have to get a tape. You know? We are confused here in Charlotte as to why this is getting news now when this took place about a week and a half ago. We got the local news a week and a half ago, so we were, and we still are a bit perplexed as to why they're talking about it right now. There are a lot of murders that happen in my city. It's not like Chicago or anything like that, but there's always a black man on TV for doing something. You know what I'm saying? You know how public media is, and Charlotte is a bit kind of like taken back by this story receiving such news. In my professional opinion, I think the Republican Party is very smart. They take particular isolated incidents and blow them up to push particular agendas. This particular agenda, in my opinion, is serving two different purposes. You're demonizing Black people, which you've always done using the media, and you're also using this as a point to change legislation. I also see the glass half full in this instance because we do need reform when it comes to mental health and public safety. This individual was a diagnosed schizophrenic whose mother begged for help, and y'all did not give him help. There should be no reason that he's just literally walking around this way. But you are choosing particular instances, and unfortunately, this instance is in my city, where we don't get a lot of national news, and the only national news we get is from the baby who's been canceled for being homophobic, and now this. Thank God for Fantasia Barrino living here, because her voice is cool, except for that whack ass remix that she made of Bootzé. But I say that to say this, like, it's clearly an incident dealing and checking off a lot of marks. It checks off the Ukrainian mark, okay? Because there was this big thing about how we're supporting the Ukraine in the way that we are. It checks off the typical narrative of a Black person against white people. And that is even pushed furthermore by the president of the United States referring to somebody who's mentally ill who commits a murder, yes, which is a vile act, but you are referring to him as a monster or an animal, which rightfully so, and referring to her as a nice woman. For people who are not Black, that makes all Black people look bad. But say you can't call that Black man that the Black person looks crazy for defending their own in a case of murder against a white person. It is a strategic piece of propaganda. It is looking at it from a marketing standpoint. It is absolutely genius. It fits your narrative of policing the state. It fits your narrative of minorities being classified as what you call animals, and rightfully so in this case, okay? Because that was animalistic behavior, okay? But I don't know if you are Black or not, but when the president, who's a white man, calls anybody else something other than another person, I just feel like that rhetoric is unnecessary, and I feel like it's an agenda. You know, and I told you, I don't know if y'all, how closely you watch my show, but I told you if they're going to start with the transgenders, 1% of the population, they're going to then go to people who don't have a right to be here. And unfortunately, that is illegal immigrants. And then they're going to do what they've always done, try to attack Black people. And they're using a rightful case to subconsciously influence that narrative before passing further legislation. I feel like I'm just going to have to play this whole clip on tonight's show.
I 100% agree with everything that I just said. I feel like the parties or the powers that be hand selected a case that checked a lot of boxes to push a particular narrative. The main narrative would be federal policing of the states. But it does showcase that we need to take better care of people who are mentally challenged, mentally ill. Just don't throw them in jail like they were talking about on The View. And I want to give Sunny a shout out for that, because she said you just throw them in jail and then expect them to come out and be better. But that's not the case. They come out and do acts like this. The state is a part of the problem. And this literally is not a black and white issue. It's an issue of mental health. But you only broadcast Black people acting crazy because it fits the narrative of us being baboons. And I don't know if you guys have recognized this. And Whoopi Goldberg on The View, you hold your tongue better than I can. This is about white supremacy. Everything that is happening right now is to keep the white man in power and for them to take their power back. And they're using legislation to do this. They're using the media to warp your minds into accepting that this needs to be done. And I'm just the speaker box to wake up. You're being manipulated, bro. Like, this is intentional. You never see a news article about a white-collar crime person going down for embezzling millions of dollars. But the minute that a black person is suspected of mortgage fraud, you come after them with the GOP, a black woman. You're trying to make America white again. And it ain't never been. Let's be honest, America was always native. I just hope people see it for what it is. I mean, and if you do see it for what it is, then you understand that what just happened to this individual, Charlie, is also playing into the narrative that I am speaking about. You get somebody who is on your team, a conservative anarchist, which goes to college campuses with no security, spewing hatred, and he gets killed on the precipice of you demonizing a sick black person, causing divisivism, because some people are not necessarily celebrating his death, but they sure enough ain't mourning. And it's funny because you got shot in the neck, which is the same position that the person got stabbed in. The neck represents change if you look at it from an analytical spiritual standpoint. Taurus is ruled by the neck, right? And so I feel like I am a bringer of change when it comes to our society. So I'm speaking about this shit. It's not a coincidence. I look at the context clues. He stabbed that woman in the neck. He also claimed that he had mechanical pieces in his body that were controlling him. Now, are you schizophrenic? Or did they do something else to you in jail and release you to the streets to serve an agenda? Did Charlie really die? I'm getting too deep. Did Charlie really die today? I mean, I'm just asking the questions. This is not displaying anybody's death. I respect the dead. You know that. Did he really die today? Or was this a setup?
Could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come.
To further police our states. I don't know about you. I don't trust the powers that be. I don't trust what you show me. I don't trust what you orchestrate. And it's non-coincidental that this happens right after an incident happens with somebody being stabbed in the neck and you're calling for state reform. Legislation. Wake up! And I'm not saying he didn't die, okay? But look what it's done. You know, I go to sleep, I wake up from a nap, somebody dies, and then all of a sudden on if you go to Twitter, you know you're going to get the drama girl. Okay, you know you're going to get the drama from Twitter. You know you're going to get the drama. And they are fighting. The girls are at war, honey, okay?
See how I clock in to work every day and don't sell drugs on my body? Very stupid, very broke, very dumb, very pathetic, very...
Just a little bit of comedic relief because this is a hardcore topic. I just hope you're awake. And it's not woke content, okay? Erykah Badu coined the word woke, and it's getting misconstrued in politics. Woke is aware that everybody is different, and that's okay. Woke is aware of the agenda that you're pushing with us supposed to be sheep. Us being woke is being conscious that you are being manipulated. So it's funny that they're anti-woke, right? They want you to be plebeianistic. They want you to be a sheep. They want you to be easily herded cattle. But we're not dumb. And when the people push back, you're not going to like what you see. And there has to be a flaw in the plan for such rhetoric to be mainstream news right now. COVID was to drive us crazy. Okay, you descending the National Guard places was to drive us crazy, and we're just sitting back pacified because we have social media and we don't overt our energy anymore. We use our thumbs. It's not working what you're trying to do. But I guarantee if you keep poking the bear, I have questions.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Spirit Can I read this? That is a tread very, very lightly, and I will. I believe that they are going to execute the death penalty with the black person who stabbed the woman in the neck. I think he will be sentenced to death, and I actually feel like it might be a public execution too, to make an example. I really do. I will be honest with you. I do know the laws in North Carolina. We do have the death penalty here. However, our medical team or our medical field of study, they do not co-sign on using a nurse for an execution. So therefore, the execution can't take place. We haven't had an execution in 2 decades. Okay. But I do feel like this is gonna be he's gonna be made an example of, or they're gonna attempt to make an example out of him. In terms of Charlie, can I read that? I'm just trying to figure out how to say what I felt. It was a setup he didn't know about. This was not orchestrated by somebody who was anti-him, even though he got shot in the neck right after he spewed some transgender hate. This was orchestrated by the powers that be. He was not aware that that was his death day, and he is slightly upset in the spirit. I'm not talking to him directly because I feel like he was very much so Christian, but I am catching the fumes of his ascension, and he didn't know that he was going to die that day. He knew that there was going to be some plots going on, but he didn't know that he was the person being plotted on. Who did it? A military trained personnel. This reminds me of like a black ops organization that somebody said, I need you to take him out and make it look like it was somebody from the crowd. Again, they said it was 20 yards away. Is this going to be found out? No, but Bryce shows up upright. They could manipulate this to push an agenda against black people. They might say it's a black person that did this. But I will say that this is a Caucasian person, and I feel like the person that is going to take a fall is not a real person. They're programmed. I just got a notification that says my live is unstable. I've never gotten that notification before. The powers that be watch, baby. I hear what you're talking about. You said it called an older white man. This older white man that you're referring to is a protagonist at these rallies. He's always going to these rallies, causing the disruption. So he was the immediate suspect. They him because they have no evidence. He did have a firearm on him, but that firearm was not discharged. So this person goes to all the Utah events and causes a problem to conservative individuals. They released him because they have no merit to say that that was who it was. I actually feel like they brought him into custody to show that the law enforcement there is not incapable. That's what you do. Like, you don't want an ongoing investigation with no suspects and make sure police department look weak. So you take in the person that's always causing the problem. I understand. So, I mean, it's propaganda again. This is the epitome of the marionette tarot card in my tarot deck. We're mindless and we're being puppeted. Just stay aware and ask questions. Okay, and just don't accept things that are given to you. That is my analysis from a nigga bitch up in Geach living in Charlotte, North Carolina, with political ambitions, but the best psychic in the world. What do you feel? What do you feel? And I'll just tell you, you're safe. You are protected. We attune our energy upward and not outward. Okay? Be an inspiration to somebody today, bro. Make somebody's day. Make somebody feel better about this existence. We need each other right now, bro, because we're clearly not getting the energy from the powers that be. But in brighter news, there have been over 4,000 transactions from Donald Trump to Epstein that has been released today. And this comes on the precipice of a spell that I cast on the administration. I just wanted to put that out there. My sound effect board is even fucking up right now, you guys. So I am going to... I'm going to throw this bitch to a brief break, and then we're going to read. But hopefully what I've said inspires in some way. And if it does, or if it does not, just take what it is and do something with it. And it definitely is evoking our dark side. Code Crash Out is what you want to use in the tip jar tonight. And I will be right back. My computer is literally on the fritz, bro. I swear this shit is not. It's always when I'm talking about some shit, right? It's always when I'm talking about some shit, the shit starts to fuck up. I really feel like I was about to stop talking, but I do need a slight bit break to catch some Fanta in my mouth. So makes you want to call my phone right before I go to sleep. YouTube, I'm gonna go ahead and end y'all because the lag over there is fucking crazy. Just go to my Instagram if you don't mind. If you're watching on Instagram, please go to YouTube and tell them what I said, okay?